Vince Scaramuzzo, Rogan mentioned you last episode fondly. Right on, man. Look, in the end, I respect Rogan. I do like him. I disagree with a lot of the crap he's doing. I think he's putting out a bunch of misinformation out there as far as the pandemic goes. But in general, you got to give him props. The guy worked really, really hard. He found a niche. He found a way to make it unique and different than what everyone was doing before him. And he's killing it. He's absolutely killing it. The only issue I had with him after all those years of being there for him and helping him out in his career when he wasn't the Joe Rogan we now know and love, and I asked him to just be on my goddamn podcast, and I didn't get a response back. That fucking pissed me off. It doesn't mean I hate the guy's guts, but it fucking pissed me off. Oh, and finishing up with the Rogan. So you got 270 doctors that are really kind of mad at some of the information that Rogan has spewed on his podcast, and now I think they're trying to censor Joe Rogan. Hell no. Hell nah. Of course not. I am not for censorship. I am not for cancel culture. Hell nah. Hell nah. I wish that I had bosses like the people at Spotify, and I talked to them. We almost had a deal with them. The money wasn't right in the end, and I think they needed to see a little more growth from my podcast. Not quite there yet, but I gotta tell you, man, they're doing it right over there. Rogan was trending, and everybody was looking for him to be censored and this and that, and when that cancel culture comes for you, man, a lot of these people just fucking cave. A lot of these corporations cave. Spotify ignored all of it. Good for them. And guess what? I guarantee they're now getting even more downloads for the Joe Rogan podcast. So props, to Spotify. Over the years, I worked for bosses that were just scaredy cats. Every time some dumb special interest group came our way, they caved like a what do you call it? Like a cheap tent. Not Spotify. Joe Rogan legitimately credits O&A with pioneering the Hangout radio show, which he does now, and he won't do Opie's show. I agree with Ope. That was kind of shitty. That was absolutely fucking kind of shitty, man. You know why it's shitty? Because I don't really ask many people for favors. It's very, very, very rare I ask someone for a favor. And I'm not going to lie to you. I needed the help back then. And to not even get a call, yeah. And then people beat me up for it, probably because of the dumb video I made where I'm kind of twirling in the streets. That was a mistake. I get that. But I'll always stick up for myself. Fuck that. And if you don't see it my way, then you're a wimp. You're a wimp of a person that doesn't stick up for yourself. Oh, one more thing about the Joe Rogan thing. I am so sick and tired of the comedian. I won't name names today. The comedian blindly kissing Rogan's ass. Ew! Oh my God! Get your own voice. If you truly believe in what Rogan's doing, so be it. But there's so many people, so many comics that aren't brave enough to stand on their own, so they just blindly kiss his ass. I'm like, oh God, what is wrong with you? We don't give a fuck about you. Try to find your own voice, and if it matches his, then so be it. Oh, I was on Twitter, and they're all just lapping his ass. I'm like, oh my God. Now one of you disagree with what's going on?